living in the concrete jungle. Where the vines latch on and the time catch on to a nigga anytime he stumble. When the nine latch on to the hip pack on with the zip. With the song and the hoop go along with the strip. From the nine block that belong to the Chris. From the sass on to the mask on but the list. Dispatch on and the track on got a dip. Big crowd by the Oxychino spot. Ain't proud of the pasta like Nemo got either jammed up. God took his hand and we couldn't man up. Time to the stand up. When a nigga laid down his heat, got his hand up. Or died to police with a nigga hands up. Single minds in the house, then the canned up. Tryna flick grands, we scared get a band up. Cause he broke out here. Rain hard, never been cash crops, only brought smoke out here. Alhamdulillah, never spoke out here. Niggas tied rope cause of what they wrote out here. Only pen for the memoirs, got offenders. Street fights translate to the Ken boss. Uptown, where you 10 toes down to a nigga underground where the roots don't bend far. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup brown. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup brown. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Cocoa, mango, cherry, Seatown, Pathmark, Highly Berry, Broncock in the ride, Jason Terry, Fat Thorns in the block, Florida Marys. Trade bags, 5-5 in the Dutch, 2 splits, more blunts, put the heads in the staircase. Ain't that 5-5 in the ruck, 9 block, manhunt, mom dukes in the hair place. Zoo niggas on the hurt stamps, on the first kids in the headlines. Blue niggas by the church, sending through the hurt kids, doing fed time. Chris Brown ain't here for the guidance, every 2 minutes more sirens, violence. Rip pound move with the silence. Clip round flew to your iris. In a flash like Barry Allen, we do the dash with Cosnary Waller. Them chips on top to one scary island, they very violent, he scared, he silent. Like we already ate, fuck fat time. Reaper tuck tight when it's bad time. Red line, service margins. When we marginalized, when we starve in the yard till the garden arrives. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup brown. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup brown. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga.
That's a long ass song. Damn.
Yeah, I forgot how long it was, the song. So
I'm pumped now.
My apologies. But hey, that was our boy Waleed, aka Eighth. Yeah, that was gonna be a lot shorter. But hey, 2-minute intro. Why not, right? Fuck it, we ball. Speaking of ball, we are here for the NBA pod. Welcome back to Baller Central. Myself, John, and Elijah are here to talk about the latest in the NBA, everything from the NBA Cup, laughing at the Warriors and Lakers, and a lot more. We're live every week. Well, twice a week for NFL and NBA. We're live on the audio platform. Feel free to give us a listen. We're trying to reach 300 subs on YouTube for gaming and this pod, so feel free to throw a sub our way. And hey, how's everyone doing today?
Yeah, we're not far from subs, man. Like, sub up, man.
Hell yeah. We're doing great. Hell yeah. I'm glad to have everyone on the pod. Chilling. Excited to get it going. Let's fucking go. Sorry about cursing. This is the last time. Right there.
I was about to say, you're the one that...
I know. We said it right before the pod, too. I'm just so excited. That song really pumped me up. I know it was long, but it pumped me up. Let's go.
Okay.
No, we definitely did say it before the pod.
I know. And hey, that's right.
How are you doing today, man?
Oh, me? I'm chilling, man. You already know me. How you doing?
Same. For me, hey, another live with the guys here to talk about NBA. And it's always a good time when you're making fun of the LA Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. So I'm always here for it. So hey.
And Boston won last night too. I saw that.
Hey, absolutely. Without Brown without Jason Tatum and Drew Holiday, but it didn't matter because they didn't make the NBA Cup anyways, which I'm not really too upset about anyway. So hey.
Y'all won though, right?
Yeah.
So you ruined whoever y'all played.
The Pistons still made it.
Yeah, but they didn't win the division now.
That's true.
The division already locked up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, we'll take the win. I could care less about the NBA Cup. So hey, it is what it is. So do we want to do what grinds my gears, or do we want to go right into the topics for the day? If you have topics.
To the topics.
Gotcha. Okay. So speaking of teams, wins or losses, the Hawks, they have been really, really back and forth this year. The Washington Wizards have 2 wins on the season, and I think they're both against the Atlanta Hawks. But the Hawks also have beaten teams like the Celtics without Trae Young. They've beaten the Cavs twice in like a 10-day span. It's really hard to gauge this team. Who do we think this team actually is?
No one, their ass.
I think they're young.
No,
You know what
they're
I mean?
not. They have Kuzma and Jordan Poole.
Oh, I'm talking about the Hawks. Sorry, I'm not
That's
talking about
what I'm
Wizards.
We're talking about the Hawks.
Yeah.
The ass anyway.
It's still no, but I'm just saying. I
They're
feel
not
like
young
they're
either.
more
They
young.
need a piece though.
Yeah, they definitely need a piece. But Capella's not doing it right. But like I like Young and I like Jalen Johnson. I mean, I really like Jalen Johnson. I don't know. It's just
He has been hooping.
he's been balling, and it's like you get a 1-2 other piece with him. Like Bogdanovich hasn't even been himself. Like I don't know. It'll be exciting to see what happens. They definitely need another piece, either through the draft or free agency or making.
They need a Donovan Mitchell. That's what they need. They just need another scorer.
They just can't afford one.
Someone else who can put the ball in their basket by themselves, create their own shot, all that.
Yeah. And also, hey, great steal / pickup by getting Dyson Daniels. He has been doing great for them defensively. The great barrier thief, great nickname as well, since he's Australian. I think he leads the league in NBA for NBA steals. So I think it's three a game or close to 3 a game. So he has been a menace defensively.
But do you think that they were a little too premature trading away Murray, or do you think you?
No, they had to do that
for him. I'm just saying they. What I'm saying is, like, do they have enough pieces to go get another score?
They don't.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Money.
Like,
They don't need the pieces. They need money.
okay.
Like, they need to just add a piece to the score that they already have.
Gotcha.
They don't have the money for it.
Do you think they could weigh somebody's contract against it? Probably not.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
They literally just need like another scorer. And
Yeah.
somebody who can create their own shot. But
yeah,
there's not a lot of people like that on the market. So
yeah, they were kind of screwed with. I mean, DeJounte was decent, but it wasn't. We saw how that worked out. It didn't push the needle for them.
Wasn't it? But what I'm saying is, like, if
you're
you're
not the right complement piece for Trae Young, though.
Yeah, we need somebody. You know, it's just you got to go
Exactly.
without it.
With fire, maybe. No, I doubt it. But hey, so we'll see how the Hawks do. Yeah, they've just been like Jekyll and Hyde. They could be one of the best teams in the league, but then lose to an ass team like the Wizards and beat their only 2 wins of the season. Which, hey, it looks like the Wizards, they might be that team. they went winless in November, so.
And hey, man, it's Kuzma's fault.
Yep, he want to talk shit. The Pistons.
I mean,
at this point, it's like, don't be that team, bitch ass. I mean, sorry.
Well, then there's There's 2 of them.
Hey,
so we reached just like the McAfee show. We reached our limit for
that's right.
certain words.
We'll have a curse word thing. We'll donate to charity later. We just have them set up a jar. We'll set up a jar.
Imagine. But yeah, well, how much did the Pistons lose in a row last year? 22, 23, 24?
I think it was actually up to 27.
Now, if the Wizards lose 27, 28, Kyle Kuzma, you better ask for your release. You better get traded, because the amount of words that'll be thrown your way, getting cursed out and everything, the jokes thrown at you. Oof.
I really didn't like the coaching last year on, you know what I mean, in Detroit. I really thought that was I don't know. If you're really going to like sit like a top pick for so long after you're losing like 20 games, it just, I don't know. But like with the Wizards, like, is there any hope for this team?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So when can we start talking about moving them to Seattle and giving up this?
They're not moving anywhere.
I'm just saying, when do they get to forfeit this? Like, they're putting us through this year after year after year after year. You know what I mean? Like, when are we going to get some sense in Washington? That's just my question.
You know what team should have moved to Seattle?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm annoyed with some of these franchises that just aren't helping their like teams, and like that's why you have fans that follow players and not teams. You know what I mean? And I don't doubt anyone down in DC, Maryland area, because it's like, what am I watching? You know what I mean? Like, as much as I want to say, like what was this, like, what was the height of this team? Like, was it MJ? Was it John Wall? Was it like, I mean,
I think it was John Wall and Bradley Beal.
I mean, but like, how long was that great? You know, I'm just saying, like, it's just, There are cities that don't deserve NBA teams, and there are cities that deserve NBA teams. I'm just
Well,
trying
we're
to
talking about Washington D.C. here, though.
yeah, I know, and it's a big area, and Maryland doesn't have a team either, so I don't think Virginia has one either. So it's just like you got to have a team there. You know what I mean? But it's just like, when can we start punishing the owner or something? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, if nothing is getting done, like, strip this guy his rights, make him sell this team off, or
Donald Sterling style.
I don't he's doing it on purpose.
Because Donald Sterling was.
That was a legitimate.
He was blatantly racist. But what I'm saying is, like, they are silently screwing these players. Like, I don't know. That's all.
Well, I mean, Kyle Kuzma did resign.
He did talk. He did talk.
And some of them did choose to resign. Like, we can't blame Dame for. I mean, Dame can't blame anyone for, like, Portland, et cetera, because he chose to resign year in and year out with that team. So.
Well, we said the same thing about Bradley Beal, who was a part of this Wizards organization.
He chose to resign. He chose
what I'm saying is, like, what are they saying to these players to get them to resign? Do you know what I mean? Like I guess it's money, but
they're not saying anything. It's the money.
It's really only the money.
Those max deals, they are true max deals.
They are, but they're also like
money anywhere else.
It's almost like like they get killed in the press. You know what I mean? Because this team has no direction, and they're just throwing a max deal at somebody, and it's just like, I don't know.
Well, for one, you can't help because the Wizards knew there would be a lottery team this year.
Sure.
You cannot help the fact that they drafted Alex Sarr, and he's a bust.
It's great. And
don't want to say that.
And I don't want to admit to, like, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just I don't know. I didn't like Alex Sarr coming out.
I can say that so far he is not living up to being the number 1 overall pick.
I was definitely his number 1 hater coming out of the draft. If he doesn't have any haters, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yep. He even got a sticky note about it. July 18th, Alexander Sarr will not win Rookie of the Year. July 18th.
Yeah, knew it then. But it's just like, it's just because this organization is horrible. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I want to personally win the players.
If he's playing bad, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But, like, if you don't have good coaching or you don't have good top to bottom, I feel like that's just the occurrence with the Jets. I'm starting to accept that. You know what I mean? Like, the longer Woody Johnson owns this team, the worse we'll be. It just is what it is.
What's it, Elijah? Who do you think should move?
If a team was to move from where they are to go to Seattle, it should have been the Clippers.
Okay, valid.
That new arena looks nice though.
But that's what I'm saying. Hear me out on that.
Here's the thing. It's fair that the new arena looks nice and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking about bringing any team to Seattle, that's the only organization that made sense. They're the little brother to the Lakers. They don't get respected in LA.
Sure.
Ship them out.
They are like the fourth LA team in California.
Yeah, realistically, the Stars have one more chance.
Golden State, Kings, Lakers, them.
Even the WNBA, bro. Like the Stars, like, have one more than them in Los Angeles. So it's just like
the Rams and the Chargers in LA too. So, like, there's a lot of teams in LA that are not even NBA teams, but just.
I hear you. I think that's partially Magnet City, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing with New York. You'll have, like, Mets. You don't need the Mets and the Yankees, but you need the Mets. You know what I mean? Like,
that's different though, because they both actually have produced something.
Yeah.
Clippers haven't done shit.
They haven't done anything. And the worst part is you're making such a great argument when, like,
there's history behind Mets,
like
Knicks,
Paul George, when you trade Shea, like, it's just like you're making a great argument. It's hard to argue against her. You're right. Yeah, they should move to Seattle. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
also,
damn.
Hey, last year
aren't enough. That's all.
Elijah just spitting facts. Like, it's just honestly
true.
I hear you.
Also, last year, I made a little sticky note claim the Rockets would make the playoffs. It looks like I was, like, so far as of right now, because early in the season, of course, I was a year behind on that claim because they are right now second in the West behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sengun, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Fred VanVleet, all of them have been hooping, led by Coach Udoka.
They need that chemistry.
I'm just hoping that Sengun doesn't get hurt this year. That's what
I hope not. That's my guy. Yeah, because I think
you like him with Halliburton. That's a real question. Do you feel like straight up answer that? You bought a Halliburton jersey. You go buy a.
I also have a Sengun jersey.
Okay, you already have one. Bam, check. Yeah. Gotcha. I just wondering. You know what I
So commercial break. So I don't answer that question. Just if you're a fan of basketball, football. No, okay. Honestly, I think I was a fan of both of them at around the same time, so it's hard to choose. But the Rockets are playing better, so I'm going Sengun.
Okay, good for you. Good for you. That's all right.
But I'm not gonna, what's it called, front run just because.
I mean, they're in two different conferences, West and the East.
Through bad, good. I'm gonna be a Howie fan regardless. So gotta, be there for your players and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, do we see this being like some early season success, like a facade, just like the Lakers? Or do we see them actually, continuing this, path of them playing competitive basketball?
Who are we talking about here?
The Rockets. Do we see him holding up being like a top 4, top 5 seed?
Nah, I don't know. I think they could be, but like I think Elijah's right. Injury is gonna be the deciding factor in it.
Don't bring injuries into it.
But I'm just saying.
Let's assume everybody's staying healthy.
Okay, we'll assume
we have other teams in the West that we know are going to pick it up eventually. Like the Nuggets are picking it up. I think Dallas is right behind them. I think we're a game behind right now.
One game, yep. 15-7, 14-8, yep. So are the Grizzlies.
Behind. We just passed. Who's the 4 seed? I forgot.
Grizzlies.
They're picking it up as well.
They're back.
Same record with Dallas.
They're back.
The Warriors, I feel like they're about to bounce back. Like I can't sit here and just say, you know what, they're gonna hold up to the top of wherever they're at, to the top of their game where they're at right now. Because listen, the Western Conference Finals, matter of fact, the Western Conference semifinals was a completely different picture, and all of those teams that were in the semifinals are now picking up. Nuggets picking up. We're picking up. Mavs. OKC is still OKC.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
The Timberwolves, even though Ant shot terribly the other night, they are low-key getting it together over there because they did win.
Julius Randle had a decent game.
And as long as Julius Randle's producing, I feel like this Timberwolves team will be okay. Because that's all Ant's missing. He's just missing his number 2.
It's gonna be fun to see how that works out. It's gonna be fun to see how that works out because I think he could be a number 2, low-key. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, but on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? Like in the playoffs when he had to be a number 1, he was nowhere to be found. But like I feel like he could be a number 2.
Yeah, less pressure. Not everyone's meant to be a number 1.
I don't think he's a number 2 on the championship team, but
I agree.
He's a great number 2, and they can make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, all-star, current all. Yeah.
Hey, hopefully, obviously, there's like what the Rockets have played 22 games in the regular season so far. They're 1.5 games behind the Thunder. Hey, I'm just hoping they make some noise this year. I don't
mean to bring it back
to.
I don't mean to bring it back to the Timberwolves, but do you think Randall can make the All-Star team in the West?
No.
Okay, just wondering.
There's too many good bigs and forwards.
I'm just and I'm just saying a lot of those are always injured. I'm just it's a possibility. It'd be something to keep your eye on.
Kevin Durant just got re-injured, so he's out for another week.
Yeah.
It really depends because you got Sabonis, they might pick Wemby over Julius Randle, if we're being honest.
They should, yeah.
AD, Bron, Jokic, KD, if he's back in time.
I'm just saying, I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm just saying see where it's at. You know what I mean? Like maybe he plays well enough that he can maybe be a question, but I doubt it.
True. Yeah. Also, speaking of the West, the California team, some of them are struggling right now. Elijah mentioned earlier he believes the Warriors will bounce back. I think they were like first, or they were first in the West. And then after a couple of games, they fell back down to earth. Yeah, these LA teams have some problems right now. The Warriors are 12 and 8th in 6th place right now, and the Lakers, who are 2nd or 3rd, have fallen to 9th with a 12 and 10 record. They dropped 5 of their last 6 or something like that. 4 of their last 6. No, 4 of the last 10 they won, so they dropped 6 of their last 10. They're on a 2-game losing streak right now. So yeah, everyone wants to blame JJ Redick. Everyone wants to blame, et cetera. I don't see why people are blaming the coach when not enough fingers are being pointed at Rob Pelinka for putting this same product/team out there, minus Dalton Connect, the rookie. How you expect things to change with the same roster but with 4 different head coaches? It's Laker fans. I've been hearing. All I heard was before the season started, JJ Redick's a better coach than Darvin Ham. He's going to get us, farther than Darvin Ham did. First 12 games, same record. First 15 games, same record, I think. So, Yeah, it's not the coaching. Even though I think JJ Redick is definitely an improvement over Darvin Ham, it's just that roster needs to change because shooting defense has been awful. So
LA, go get a point guard. Go get Elfrid Payton. Get somebody to run this offense. I get that you're running it through AD. Get somebody to actually run it. If Bron not gonna run it. Go get a point guard who can actually run it.
Who would they let run it though? That's my question.
Rondo's still available technically.
They didn't even let Russ run it. Who they should have let run it? Low key.
No.
You don't think they should have let Russ run it?
No, they shouldn't let Russ run it. Bron should be the point guard.
I get that, but if Bron don't want to run it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to run it. Let somebody who's efficient to run it. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to say Russ is better than Bron. No way near. But I'm just trying to say, like, efficiency, I think he's pretty efficient. You know what I mean?
I mean, a 40-year point guard. Yeah. Plus, I don't know if you want, I think the Lakers really have the last 2 or 3 years, they've been relying too heavily on LeBron and AD. If you're relying on AD, that's fine, but he's supposed to be the number one. But a 40-year-old LeBron to do as much as he can,
that's tough. That's really. I mean, LeBron could be like the exclamation point. There should be a 1-2 and then an exclamation point.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the signs of struggle.
Bron could be number 2.
Okay, Bron could be number 2. I'm not saying he can't be number 2, but like I just like he's LeBron James. You know what I mean? Like
but they don't have a
closer. They
don't have a point guard.
Yeah,
and they don't have an exclamation point.
Yeah.
Plus, we saw LeBron stretch with like the last 10 games before they won the other day. He was averaging like 22 points, which I think lowest since his rookie year. That's what they said, and he cannot make a 3 to save his life. He was like 0 for 20 something.
I think to Elijah's point, I think they if you get a point guard, either that could be your like exclamation point or Delta Connect. Like that's where like you can really start bragging. You know what I mean?
Can definitely be the exclamation point.
Yeah, because it's a rookie. You know what I mean? All you need is like I don't know.
I mean,
you're right. They have no point guard, and LeBron needs to figure that out soon.
Payton's available since he just got released by the Pelicans.
Makes 0 sense, New Orleans. Good job.
They want to tank.
I would go get number 2.
They're like, damn, he played well. We're trying to get the number 1 pick again. Damn, he got to go.
Who's the best number 2 that you could?
That's the only way I see it.
Huh?
Who do you think the best number 2 out in the league that you could probably go get if you're the Lakers? If you're Rob Pelinka, who are you going to get?
Zach LaVine, but he won't do much help.
No, not Zach LaVine. That's scoring. I'm talking about
because they have been looking at Zach LaVine for like a year or 2 now as well.
I mean, yeah, if you could afford him, but
also they were looking at Walker Kessler as well. So, but they do need a point guard more.
I'm saying
I say go get Elfrid Payton.
Sure.
Do you think they reach out to the Portland and try to get Anthony Simons?
Nope.
That'd be a crazy get.
I mean, because I think they might move on from him. There's been rumors since they already got Scoot, Jeremy Grant. They might move on from Ayton since they saw what Donovan can do.
I don't think Simons is good enough. I think you go get a veteran.
No, Simons is good enough.
You think he is?
Simons
is to run it.
He's not a point guard.
Oh yeah, I know.
But he's a combo guard, yeah.
I know, but like if you put him at point, do you think he'd be good enough to run it? And like, I mean, he's not a point. That's the reason why.
Him and Devin Booker fall in the same bucket.
Damn.
Why not play point guard?
He's available,
but they're not point guards.
Yeah.
Because he's more score first.
But like Booker forgets to score. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and that's almost in a way what Tatum does when he takes over. You know what I mean? Like he'll sometimes go for the assist more than like because he just he figured out how to way to win. You know what I mean? Like it's just you get that good.
Which I'm not mad at that, but
yeah, I'm not. That's
a
honestly
game.
What you want. I'm just mad at that when I'm betting. You know what I mean? Because then I'm like, you know what I mean?
I need goes right back to betting.
I need you to score. It goes back to betting. Absolutely, it does. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. I mean, he also had a 50-point game this year, John, as well. I know you're probably excited about that.
I know. Finally, last year he didn't. He had like 2 40s, 2 really close 40-point games. Like 48.
But hey, also Elijah, how's the state of the Dallas Mavericks going right now?
He's looking amazing right now. We just got Luka back, so we're getting that chemistry back together. But we're talking about we were missing Luka last year for some time. I forgot how many games he missed last year. We were terrible. Tanked, basically. This year, we missed Luka for some time, and I think we won every single game without him.
Nice.
Maybe lost one.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 cops. Yeah.
That's what That's what makes me so happy about this team because we can win games without our best player. We have amazing complement pieces, which I believe Najee Marshall is definitely an upgrade over DJJ in the sense that he can score. He's playing the role much better than what DJJ did. And don't get me wrong.
Outside of an alley. Yeah.
Outside of getting a dunk or an alley-oop, yes.
Sure.
DJJ was a perfect energy guy for us. But Najee Marshall is shooting the heck out the ball.
Yep.
Oh, there's 3. And
he's shooting the rock very well.
Boop, boop.
He's playing the same type of defense DJJ was playing. So what did we miss out? Where are we missing? I guess we're missing the energy from Duncan and all that. Oh, but hold on. Who's that down there? That 7-footer? D-Live?
D-Live can dunk.
There's a lot of energy coming from D-Live. Who's that 6'10" power forward we have? PJ Washington? There's a lot of energy coming out of PJ.
Yeah, I feel like he balled out the other day. I forgot against who, though.
And then when it comes to the fourth quarter, we have the top fourth quarter scorer of all time on our team right now.
Kyrie,
sure.
And what is he? He's just hooping.
Oh,
I said it a few weeks ago. The thing that really pissed me off about this team was that Luka was trying to close games where you should just give it to Kyrie because Kyrie's on a heater. Once we figure out how to really get these games closed with Kyrie, I'm telling you, the league is in for it. It's going to get nasty. Shout out Quentin Grimes, who's been another lovely addition.
Yep, Quentin Grimes is amazing.
Great addition.
Former Nick.
Thompson, another great addition, even though he's been out for a little bit.
Play defense and shoot. It's unfortunate.
Hardy off the bench showing a lot more confidence than he was last year, and I appreciate that. Dinwiddie has been hooping, man. I was sitting here all against Dinwiddie coming back. I wanted
because the Lakers last year.
Yeah, I wanted DSJ, man. Dinwiddie came back and he's hooping. Gaff is still Gafford. Maxey is another piece that he's actually surprised me this year. I just know an injury's coming really soon for him because he does this all the time. He just hoops out and it's like, damn, Maxey's great. Then he gets hurt. And then it's like, damn, made of glass. Don't need him. He comes back. He hoops, gets hurt. It's just a never-ending cycle.
Yep.
Other than that, though, I'm happy with this team right now. I really would not make any type of changes. I know that apparently we're in the Jimmy Butler sweepstakes, which, he's a great addition to any team at this point. But I prefer just leaving us and letting us go.
Yeah, because that probably definitely take some assets.
Who would you give up for Jimmy Butler? That's the real question. You probably give up a couple first.
It's going to take a lot.
But, let's say 2-3 first, and then, let's say a role player or two.
Ain't going to be no 2-3 first.
No?
It'll be 2 first, but it's going to be a role player is going to be somebody like PJ Washington and Gavin.
Okay. It's definitely going to be a starter.
Gafford or Washington, though. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be someone lower on the poll, but I hear you.
It's not. It's
not? Okay, I got you.
Because Jimmy Butler's contract? Oof.
I know. Oh, yeah.
You got to get rid of some money.
You got to make the millions collide with it. Yeah, that makes sense. You just don't have any old veterans. Sometimes you could always
Dwight Powell.
Yeah, hey, bring him back up. Come on.
Morris.
You got $10 million.
Dwight Powell's there. Nick Collison. I don't think they're
Hey, man. If he got the cash, you can connect it. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Miami would do that.
I'm good.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if they do make the trade, it probably will be for a starter, like he said.
Yeah, probably. You're right. No
Jimmy Butler's caliber, you have to A, find the money that matches, and B, somewhat send talent that they can produce with.
Well, in Miami's not going to give up Jimmy Butler for nothing. You know what I mean? What am I saying? I know. I'm just in the sweetest of things. You know what I mean? If everything's Candyland, what are we talking about here? You know what I mean?
Call this a hot take if you want to, but Jimmy Butler's not leaving Miami.
Yeah,
by a trade, he's not leaving. He'll end the season there this year.
Really? You don't think he'll go anywhere for something? No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he might. I don't know if he'll end his career in Miami, but I don't think he's getting moved. They'd have to really be bad for him to get moved.
I agree. He might not end his career there, but he's John. I promise you, he's ending the season there.
Okay, cool. I mean, I like Jimmy Butler in Miami. I'm fine with it. I like his grit. I like that story. He had that good playoff run coming from nothing a couple years ago, which is great. You know what I mean? Yeah. Very Heat-like. So he had a great career. I'm not saying that.
They're 7th in the East right now, but I don't
They
think
could
that.
still
Yeah.
contend. They could.
I don't think they're not going to contend. No.
Oh, probably not. But I mean, you never know. I mean, I don't know. Injuries happen.
They need to quit. They need to quit the whole, hey, let's try to make a run with nothing type of thing. Let's try to be,
They need to build around Bam
miracle runs.
before Bam gets too old.
Yeah, there can only be so many miracle runs with the ones against in the bubble and the one where they face Denver in the finals.
Yeah,
you can only have that so many times.
It's pretty. I mean, pretty good runs. I mean,
yeah, undrafted players don't scare you so far.
So. I mean, and they did, and then they just got paid. You know what I mean? You got to lock them down.
Look what happened with Gabe Vincent when he left. Have you seen Gabe Vincent make a bucket at all?
I blame LeBron. I blame the Lakers on that. I do not blame. You don't. Oh, I
don't. It's funny because like people don't realize this. Like you're only that good because of where you are.
No, I get that. But
Max Strus has only been the only one that I've been keeping up with after he left the Heat. I think that's been the only like reliable Heat player I've seen that produced since he left.
No, I get that. I'm just saying like you're the Lakers. You need a point guard. You have Gabe Vincent on your freaking bench. Like if he could do absolutely something in Miami with absolutely nothing, you went out and got this guy. Do you know what I mean? Like you didn't even move him as an asset. He's just on your bench. You know what I mean?
Like, he was torching the year before he left the Heat.
And that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, where's the coaching? Where's the organization? Where like if he's torching the year before, right? And he's young. You know what I mean? Like, why is he not doing that on the Lakers? You know what I mean? I gotta ask them.
A lot of on the Lakers because one, coaching matters, personnel matters.
It definitely does. I agree with you.
So it gets into a situation where it's like, I'm here, like. Let's use this podcast for example. I'm here, and I'm a major part of this podcast.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
We're all major parts in our own right.
Mm-hmm.
If one of us goes on first take, we're going to get outshadowed easily, and we're not going to be the same person. Not going to be the same personality.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because we're talking about Stephen A, who's going to take over. Sure. Janet Sharp is going to take over.
Sure.
Molly's running the show. She's moderating.
Yeah.
It's like, what's really my role at this point?
100%.
It's a nod and agree. Yeah,
not the same situation. So.
Yeah. No, but I get that. But what I'm saying is like, I just wish the coaching would have developed. Kind of in a sense what the Knicks did with their bench a little bit. You know what I mean? There are young guys that in a way should not be in the NBA to a point. Shouldn't, but like you're a second round pick. You know what I mean? You should be able to sit on a bench for 2 years. You should be able to come in and play 10, 15 minutes.
I mean, they gave Vincent like 2 years so far.
I know. I'm just
they
saying,
get opportunities.
I don't know who to blame, coaching or Gabe Vincent. You know what I mean? It might be
Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent's the only one to blame.
Yeah, because like I said, Max Strus has been the only.
I would say that. I would say Gibson's the only one to blame, but it's not like the Lakers are winning anything. True. You know what I mean? The only thing they won was the
NBA Cup
last year. You know what I mean? Which is great for them. They're a good team, but it goes back to what we're talking about. Can LeBron take them this far at 40? And it's hard to really believe in that. You know what I mean?
I don't understand why people put that expectation on him. Man.
It's not an expectation like that. I feel bad for LeBron because he's the number 2, like you said. You know what I mean? And it's realistically the GM who's kept the same roster with it. And that's the only reason I'm saying. You know what I mean? And that's what we're getting.
People are mad at Rob
Pelinka needs to be fired. Why does he still have a job killing LeBron? That's all I'm trying to say.
LeBron James is 40 years old. I don't know what people want from him.
He has
nothing. He did everything. He got so many gold medals. I appreciate LeBron James. You know what I mean? I just feel bad that people are talking crap about him now because he's playing.
They're going to talk about shit about him his entire career.
I know, but like he never deserved it. He never deserved it.
I mean, hey, that if you're one of the most legendary players of all of sports, that's going to happen. Happened with Jordan. Happened with Kobe. Happened with Brady. Happened with Mahomes.
I'm just saying.
If you're that polarizing of a figure, there's going to be shit talked about you regardless.
The annoying part about it is just the fact that people are expecting Bron to be the same Bron from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, that Bron is long gone.
Yeah. And they don't even realize that in 5 years, he might not even play. Do you know what I mean? Like, you only get to watch LeBron for so long. Just accept the night.
Yeah, that's how you know how good of a player he's been consistently for a long time. They're still expecting him to do certain things that he did 10 years ago.
At 40. And I believe in him. I don't care. I mean, I'll be in LeBron's camp till he retires. Fuck it. He appreciate what he's done.
John. Damn.
I know. That's twice for both of us. Don't worry about it. That incentivizes the swear jar. Make a swear jar. I'll send you $2 after
that's 4. God damn it. Well,
don't worry about it.
It's a good thing we were on Face Take our Pat McAfee show.
Hey,
we
man.
all that bombs.
Only 2. That's pretty good for us.
So also the NBA Cup finally wrapped up. The tournament is now set, and we're just gonna go over our picks real quick. I have the bracket on my phone right now. Do we want to do East or West first?
Go East first.
East.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So first matchup, John. This is gonna be a very familiar matchup with you. Knicks versus Hawks. Trae Young goes back to New York.
I really
Who
don't.
we got?
I really don't want this matchup. I really don't want this matchup.
Is he gonna put on a show again?
He might. He might. I don't think he's got the pieces, so I'm gonna go New York. But
Okay.
give me
Elijah.
New York. But
We got
he
Elijah.
might put on a show.
Give me the Knicks.
Okay, thanks. Go
Trae
ahead.
Young got y'all number.
He do. He do.
Yeah,
I want him to be a Nick. I want him to be a Nick. That would
imagine.
be
Yeah, but that means I don't know if him and Brunson could coexist.
I mean, could get rid of Bridges. No offense. I don't mean to be like that. Bridges.
Ooh.
I'm just Bridges and somebody else. I'm just saying.
Bridges has been hooping though.
I know he is. I love
For me, I feel like it's gonna be an upset somewhere. I wouldn't be
sure.
surprised if the Hawks beat the Knicks,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna say the Knicks do win this matchup.
Thank
I
you.
think they have too much firepower for the Hawks.
And it might
Next,
be an upset. You never know. Trae Young really might just put it on a show because it's in New York.
next up, number 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks versus the 4 seed Orlando Magic, and this is where I think the upset will be. I think the Orlando Magic, without Paulo Banchero, go into Milwaukee and beat them.
The fact that there's no Paolo, I got the Bucks.
This is a tough one, boys. This is a tough one. I want to agree with Phil, but I'm going to go with Elijah. Yeah, give me Giannis with no Paolo. If he was rocking, yeah, but how injured is he? Like, is he going to be back the next game?
I think he'll be out maybe a couple more games, right?
Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck that.
Paolo's out for a few more weeks.
They on one leg at that point. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
he probably won't be back until maybe mid-December, maybe early January.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, sorry. That's what it is. Next up, Rockets versus Warriors, and I'm biased. I'm going Rockets because fuck the Warriors. So you can pick
Who's
which
the higher
Warriors you
seed?
like. The Warriors are the 3 seed. The Rockets are the 2 seed.
Oof.
I'm going Rockets.
This is the upset. No, I'm gonna go Rockets here too.
What you got, Elijah?
I'm gonna go Warriors.
Oh, he took the
Ooh,
upset. Look
okay.
at that.
And a game I know Elijah's going to be hate watching very, very closely. Number 1 seed OKC versus number 4 Dallas Mavericks. Elijah, you go first since I know you have much love for the OKC community.
Call it bias or whatever, but we're winning this game. There's no way that PJ Washington is gonna sit here and lose to Dallas and lose to OKC. Dallas wins by at least 4.
This is my upset, Phil.
Dallas OKC?
Yeah, no go Dallas here.
Ooh,
I agree with that. I agree with what Elijah said.
shit.
Ooh, that's one for you. Bam.
Well,
Got
to ensure no jinxes, I'm going to go OKC. Just in case. I don't want to say Dallas and then they get destroyed. But I'm going to say OKC just to not put a jinx
Listen,
on
you
them.
can go with whoever you want, Phil.
You go with
I want to go
whoever you want.
Dallas.
Pick with your
No.
heart.
Yeah, I'll go Dallas with the upset as well. Then, if we're saying that, because there's like last year, the number 1 seed didn't win the. I believe the Lakers were a number 1 seed, but yeah, we didn't see a number 1 seed win the cup last year. It's always going to be a team out of nowhere, and Dallas could be that team.
It could be.
So up next, who do you have advancing to the championship from the West? So basically, out of those 4, who's going to make it to the championship?
I said Dallas Warriors. I'm gonna go with Dallas again. I feel like we beat Golden State or we beat Houston, whoever we comes out of that game. So I'm going with us. I'm rolling with Dallas.
I said Dallas Rockets. Around with Dallas.
Shit, I'm going Houston. I think Houston will shock everyone and win this NBA Cup. So
I
I'm
hope
going
it's about
Rockets to the West.
That's what I hope. That's what I'm really hoping.
I'm going Houston to represent the West. Now for the East.
I think I said Knicks.
Knicks Bucks. Yeah.
Knicks Bucks, yeah. I'll go. Give me New York, baby. Let's go. Let's rock it. New York versus Dallas final.
Yep.
You got
I said Magic and Knicks. You know what? I think we might see a Rockets Knicks championship. Why not? I'm going with the Knicks. That's the team I wouldn't mind cursing. So I'll choose New York.
Okay.
I said Bucks Knicks, and I'm actually gonna go with the Bucks.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So I mean, you already know my final pick. It's gonna be Rockets over Knicks. So yeah, I'm going Houston to win at all.
Bucks is what I got.
You got Bucks, Dallas.
I'm gonna go with Dallas.
All right. And I have Dallas, New York.
Ooh.
And I'll go with Dallas too.
Oh wow, that's
Dallas takes it. I think Dallas
makes it. I guess.
that good. No, I mean, no, I'm not jinx. Why? Wow, that's a jinx. That's crazy.
I mean, you're going against your own team here.
Well, betting wise this year, I bet against them. I bet against New York every single time. I bet against Boston or Dallas, we lose. It's just like.
I mean, hey, the pattern is there. Why not?
And I do think they're playing well enough without Luka that it's impressive.
Well, Luka's up now, so
I mean,
Yeah,
now they got
Luka will be
Luka
playing,
too.
yeah.
I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is like, I'm liking what this team is showing me this year. You know what I mean? They look like a good team.
Right. Okay. So there are our NBA Cup picks. Obviously, we'll talk about whatever comes today, whatever gets updated. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, especially with the courts and when the quarterfinals or semifinals hit in Vegas. So, anything else we want to talk about before we head out?
I don't really got anything else.
You'll hate me for this take, but I hate the courts. They're the ugliest courts.
I mean, I can see that. They look like my team courts in 2K.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't like the IST courts either.
They suck. They're the worst part about this tournament, realistically. Up the money, get rid of the courts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever money you put on those courts, just why are we wasting money?
Do you guys like the jerseys?
Nah.
Yeah, they're all right. They're not the worst.
I'll tell you what jersey I do love: the Dallas City Edition jerseys this year.
Ooh.
They're cold.
They're cold. They're good.
Cold.
Okay, cool.
True. Also, bring back the Christmas jerseys, please, and thank you. So,
What do you guys think about All-Star jerseys? Do you think like they should just be regular team jerseys, or do you think?
Yes, they should be regular team jerseys as well. Bring that back.
Yeah,
like
they did that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back the home and away East West.
Hell, that would be amazing. I just want to put that out there. Yeah.
Right. So hey, last words before we head out. What you got for us, John?
That was it. I brought up jerseys. Yeah, no, that's what really was on my mind. So
fair enough.
Yeah.
I like it. We got.
Get money and drink water, guys. That's it.
That's right.
For me, hey, feel free to support. All and any support is appreciated. We are close to hitting our goal. I believe, quick count update. I believe we're 4 away on the gaming pod, and I think 20-something, less than 20-something, are for the pod channel. I'll check right now. We're 279 for the pod, so we got like 4 or 5 subs last couple days, and we're 5 away from the gaming. So hey, feel free to show support. Also, I will be trying to go live every day, whether it's a pod, whether it's a streaming 2K, etc., etc. So I'll be trying different things as well. Maybe a little trivia game, maybe a watch party for a game, or maybe like a drink and play game. So we'll see what happens. Also, we might be on playback again.
Depending on the time I get out of rehearsal tonight, me and Phil will be streaming 2K tonight.
Nice.
Gotcha. I'll say, yeah, me and Lawrence were streaming it the other day. We actually got some wins in the theater. It was 4 points for alley oops.
Oh, really?
Listen, me and Phil were hooping in the theater the other day.
No snap.
I'm a good 2v2 partner. All I have to do is set screens, pop, set screens, roll.
Nice.
So, and I got the +5 cab breakers on my center and guard. So
cool.
Nice.
Very
so,
cool.
Grinding. So,
I don't play the game that much for me to get cap breakers.
Yeah, I'm starter 3. It takes a while.
Phil's grinding, Phil.
And John will be back on Fortnite very soon. So why not? It's a new season.
Facts.
I think George live is playing live right now. So. What is?
The double pump is coming back soon.
Is it?
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
So John, you have to then. Yeah.
Soon, yeah. I love.
Yeah, so it could also be. I also might go live on the Ball Center YouTube gaming channel as well. So still stay tuned. WWE content, NBA 2K content. I might do an NFL defensive player series. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But hey, also hey, John, we need you on the gaming channel
soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
So hey, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and comment down below, subscribe, put a notification so we know when we upload. Feel free to check us out on all the audio platforms and give us whatever feedback they provide. All feedback is appreciated. And with that being said, enjoy the outro, and we will see you next time. Deuces.
Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer.
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question it. Is it real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.